is with us, and so we go to Dan's notebook. I happen to have Dan Rayfield right here, as a matter of fact. That's like Annie Hall from like 30 years ago. Anyway, Floyd Mayweather in July. What's going on with that, Dan?
Oh, boy, this is one of those things where there's been so much discussion about this fight and what the possibility is for Floyd Mayweather Jr. Coming out of retirement, most likely. They are in negotiations for a Floyd Mayweather Jr. fight against lightweight champion Juan Manuel Marquez. From what I am told by sources involved with the situation is that they have basically made a deal. The problem that they're haggling over right now is what will be the exact weight. I am told by different people involved with the fight that Mayweather, he wants, of course, Marquez to come up as heavy as possible. He would like him to be at least 145 pounds, where the Marquez camp is saying we won't go higher than 142 pounds, and so they will dicker over those last couple of pounds. And
makes a big difference, though, because now here's a guy who had moved up, and he even looked small against Juan Diaz. He's a great fighter, but he looks small against Diaz at 135, so it's really in Floyd's favor. You can drag him up to in the 140 somewhere, right?
Of course, it makes sense for Floyd Mayweather to get him up as high as possible. Floyd has been fighting as a welterweight when he was active.
But what an opponent, too.
154.
I mean, I want to throw this in. What an opponent to go. Let me take on Juan Manuel Marquez, who may be the #1 guy, pound for pound, as well. So what happened to a tune-up and then possibly Pacquiao? That is not the way it's going now.
Well, I think they had talked about doing the tune-up fight originally. The problem was that was being discussed as a fight that wouldn't be on pay-per-view, that would be live on the HBO network, and I don't know if HBO was willing to pay Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s price to do a non-pay-per-view fight, so therefore they went to Plan B, I guess, which was to come back and do a pay-per-view fight that would sell, that would be a popular fight because of Mayweather coming back off of retirement, and you also have Juan Manuel Marquez, who draws in a large contingent of the Hispanic fans. He's clearly the #1 Mexican fighter out there right now, and they're very passionate about their fights, and that would be a fight that would probably sell. Not a mega fight, but certainly not a fight that would do poorly at the box office.
Look, you got to give Floyd Mayweather credit for that. You're going to come back. Let me go up against Juan Manuel Marquez, who I thought beat Pacquiao in the last fight. You thought he beat Pacquiao in both fights. Yes. How about that? Also